High vibes, everybody. Welcome back to Go Heal Yourself. On today's episode, I just wanted to get on here on my way to the farm, and I kind of wanted to talk about something that was really important when I was in massage therapy school, and something that's really come in handy like nowadays, even with it ties all of it ties in together. But anyways, in massage therapy school, a big thing is our main thing is anatomy and physiology, and then physical practice, but a big thing was postural analysis, and you can tell a lot from yourself and from others, like where they're keeping their tension just based on their posture. And now all this relates energy wise because, like I said before, the tight muscles, all those trigger points, any lumps of that hardness, all that, you can think of it energetically as well. If you got a physical block, it's going to energetically block you. If you got an energetic block, it's going to physically block you. So you got to work on both aspects. You got to work on both aspects and hit it from both sides, or all three sides. But anyways, another way that you can tell where someone's tight also is what they do on a daily basis, like for a career. So, suppose you're at a computer all the time. You're going to have forward shoulder, your shoulders are going to rotate inward, your chest is going to get tight. Like yours might not be as bad as this right now, but that's just an over exaggeration. It's just a common thing when you're at a computer, or if you're driving a lot like me, your chest is going to get tight. It's going to pull down on your shoulder, pull inward on them, and it's going to cause strain throughout here and on the back part of your shoulders, like in between your shoulder blades. And people are going to think, well, I'm tight back here because that's where I'm hurting. But no, most of the time, whenever you feel the pain, it's just a symptom. It's not really like what's causing it. So you have to think to yourself, like, well, what could be causing that? And if you don't have any training or anything like that, that's okay. I mean, these videos are for learning and stuff, but when one muscle contracts, another relaxes in order for it to work the way that it's supposed to. And so if your shoulders are contracting and your chest is contracting all the time forward, then the muscles on your back are releasing, and to be honest, you're probably straining the muscles on your back, which is why your back hurts. And you don't notice any of this stuff up here because the pulling on your back is what you're focused on. And you don't think, oh, maybe I should stretch out my chest so that my shoulders open up more naturally, or maybe I should actually strengthen my back so that my shoulders pull back more naturally also, rather than just thinking that it hurts and just trying to massage out something that's already too loose anyways, but I just wanted to get on and talk about some, just body awareness tips that you should be aware of, especially if you have a job. Like, most of my job, or a third of it at least, is driving, and so I have to be very aware of my posture when I'm driving. Do you ever notice, like, when you're driving for a long period, sometimes you got one leg hiked up, or you're leaned to one side, you got one arm up? Okay, well, some of your muscle is contracting to hold you in that position, right? So if I'm leaned over here, if I'm leaned on my right side, the lower right side of my back is contracted right now. My hamstrings are a little bit contracted just from the sitting posture, and my shoulder is forward because I got one on the steering wheel. So all this is contracted in here. Now imagine you're doing that for a couple hours a day or something, right? That's gonna, when it's contracted, it pushes the blood out of there, you know? So if it stays contracted the whole time and you don't relax it or release it at all, it's not going to get blood back to the area, and it's going to build up lactic acid, which is going to make it feel sore. And so you just really got to be aware of your body's posture, be aware of the things that you're doing on a daily basis, because that stuff matters, you know? I mean, you might not think about it as like, oh, well, I'll only do blah, blah, blah for a little bit of the day, but that matters. Your sleeping posture matters, how you walk around during the day, when you're doing your job, your actual posture matters, you know? Anywhere where you're doing repetitive motions or repetitive postures, you stand the risk of getting, you know, knots in those different areas, or trigger points, or just sore muscles and tightness and everything like that. So I just wanted to get on here and let you guys know you should be aware of that. Also, different times of the year, a lot of people go through the same things, so just know you're probably not alone. Like during the springtime, like right now, a lot of people start having wrist problems from going out into the garden or doing a lot more yard work and doing the twisting motion here, and they start getting pain in their elbows, forearms and wrists, your low back from bending over and pulling stuff up. A lot of it's seasonal too, so try and pay attention, you know, throughout the year as to when certain areas might be bothering you. But I just wanted to make a quick video before I got to the farm. I appreciate you all. Thank you for everything.